So we're going back to the music, J. Paul TheDemigod. You gotta say the whole thing, like a Tribe Called Quest.
Gotta say the whole thing.
Your very first performance. Do you remember where it was as an artist?
Hell yeah. Very first performance was at Vidalia High School. With Lil Jon. Lil Jon. My mother was like my biggest fan, and she was my momager. So, she put up the money to get Lil Jon. At that time, it was like $1,500 to get Lil Jon to come. He just had a hit. That was his first hit. I like them girls with the gun and I like them girls. That song. This before he started calling himself the King of Crunk. Yeah, so my mama booked them coming by there. That was my first show.
Wow.
Yeah.
And after that performance, did you know then, like, hey, this is what I love. Like, I just gotta keep doing this.
Well, Lil Jon told me, like, boy, you got the juice. I ain't even know what the fuck juice meant back then. He was saying juice back then. Yeah. So it was like, and I always been, even out the group, I've always been the one that was highlighted. Like, if we perform as 5 of us, I'm always the one they pick out to be like, hey, you, what's your name? Cause it was just, I had the most energy, I was the most animated, I was the most creative, and everybody that was in the group fed off me. So, yeah.
Okay. What was your very first production as a film director?
Movie or music video?
Movie.
Oh, All Star.
The sports film?
Nah, I filmed my first movie when I was 16. It was a low budget movie. It's actually this guy named Mr. Fry. He was a director. He actually filmed it. Well, me and him both filmed it. Like, I had bought this camera set. You know, back then the video cameras were this fucking big. They had a whole fucking VCR tape you put in that bit. So put a whole VCR tape in that bit. But it was called All Star. It was based about a basketball tournament that was going, a street ball tournament. That between 2 basketball rivals or whatever. It was a comedy, funny. It was pretty funny. It was pretty good.
Okay.
I had a mystical braids and shit back then. That tape will never be found. Never.
I gotta dig into the archives.
Never.
Damn, mystical braid.
You know, mystical had a guy. Here I go. And that shit was all even. Here I go. My shit was even. I said, oh hell nah. Nigga, I'm on that bitch looking like damn Maxine from the Living Single. We are giving. Remember how Kid, matter of fact, you remember Kel on Good Burger?
Oh!
That's how my shit looked back
what?
then. It was even.
Can I take your order?
Hell. I said, well, them pictures, I burned every picture. Give me all the pictures. I broke in everybody's house that had a picture. Give me the goddamn picture. No. Them pictures are gone. Never see those again.
So, what, as an entertainer, period, and then you're pretty much an executive, whether it be film, music, production as a producer for music or production for film, you're pretty much an executive now.
Yeah.
What struggles have you faced in the industry coming up through music and film that either almost made you stop or made you push harder to keep going to the point you are
now? Man. Whew. You go through a lot when it comes to, let me just go to the music. When it comes to the music, you go through a lot. You're gonna have a bunch of no's. I mean, just you go through so many obstacles. Like for me, my obstacles was, I had my son. I had my first child when I was 18. So it was like during that time I was living on my own. Basically living off, basically doing what being in the streets. Wasn't selling no dope. I wasn't never no dope dealer. Never sold dope. I tried to sell dope one time for like 2 hours. I was so damn scared. I said, hey bro, come get this shit, bro. This is not me. Click. Like, I'm a weed head. I don't do the other shit. But just kids, bro. Like family loss. Like I lost a lot of family members, like close family members, bro. Like just, and then the balance, the struggles for me was working like every other artist before me, present and future wise. We all struggle with life in general. Just life as a whole, and I'll break it down a couple things. And people, was know what I'm talking about. As a musician, as a sport athlete, anything that requires a career choice where you gonna be spending whatever, it's gonna be obstacles in it. Period. Mine was trying to balance family, 9 to 5. Music. And it's like when you have a family, you have a wife, you have kids, whatever, it's like it's kind of hard to balance that when you 200% driven with music. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard to tell a fucking raging bull to not charge somebody dressed in all fucking red. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
gotta get it.
I gotta get it. Like, no, bull, chill out. No, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to do that, especially when you so driven. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person where it's like, anybody that tell me no, I do it on my own. So it's like, that's always been a struggle for me when it comes to that. And it's like, it's kind of hard for an artist to put 200% into their career when it comes to music. Music is a full-time job by itself, especially if you're working. If you're a working musician, or you're a rap artist, you're an R&B artist, church artist, whatever, and you're active, it's a full-time job by itself because that's what pays your bills. So it's kind of hard to do that and work a 12-hour job Monday through fucking Friday, 12 hours, and try to balance that with spending time with your family. That was my struggle. And I think that's a lot of musician struggles when it comes to like following careers. It's like, it's how can you balance family? And everybody be like, you put your family first, which is true. But a lot of families get destroyed, even when you do put them first. I feel like if you with somebody, or if you married, or you in a relationship, or you doing anything that's where it's going to require you to put a lot of time into stuff, y'all both have to be on the understanding like, look, baby, this is my career. This is what I'm trying to make money off of. This is not a passion. This is my career. You know what I'm saying? So, and with my thing is, I went to school for music after I done went through 10 years of doing music, which is, there's no wrong way of doing music, because a couple, mishaps in life prove that there's not a specific way to do music. But going to school, it helps you sharpen up your skills, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to school to learn something that you already knew if by you doing it 10 years by trials and tribulations. Like, if you've been messing up or fucking up on a mix because you been EQing too high, And somebody can just tell you like, hey, bro, you need to turn your eyes down a little bit. Oh, okay, cool. So now, 7 years from that, them telling you that 7 years later, you'll have that in your head, like, okay, not to have two highs. But when you go to school and they'll tell you like, well, this means, all the thing they tell you in school is shit you already know. It's just how, because at the end of the day, it's all about your ears. You go to school, they can't teach you how to make a hit. You know what I'm saying? Only thing they can do is teach you how to organize music that's on your mind. How to organize it. I didn't go to school to learn to organize shit. I already knew everything. I was doing this when I was 11, 12 on PlayStation. Recording, mixing, start buying equipment. Like, you know what I'm saying? I bought my first studio when I was 15. Like, working 9 to 5. So, yeah.
How long you been playing piano?
12. My mother signed me up for piano lessons when I was 12. We had a big ass piano in our living room. And like one of them old ballet grand piano type things. I had a little teacher.
Lit up?
Yeah, lit up.
Oh, man.
I ain't had no sexy ass teacher. I had an old fat white lady. She smoked Newport. That wasn't even Newport. It was damn Camels.
You ready for your lesson?
On Camels. Nigga, baby. You gotta play the keys like this. You gotta play it like that. You say that's good, baby. Oh, lung cancer voice. But yeah, but I've been doing it since I was 12. My only problem with piano is that I can't read notes. I don't know what the fuck notes are. Like, I play by ear. So I can mimic anything just by listening to it. Once I find the right keys, I'll be on the keyboard. And the thing with I give everybody this little secret when it comes to beats. Okay, the thing when you mimicking a sound. When you mimic a sound, if you find the first two notes, remember that the rest of the notes is in that little capacity, that little area. There's always a note apart from each other. So if it's one note, you skip a note. Go to another note. You always skip a note.
It's gems.
Yeah.
It's jewels, free jewels for y'all now.
Oh, yeah.
Pay attention.
Oh, yeah. That's once you find the right key. You find the right key of the melody that you sample, skip a note. You'll find it.
Cool. So let's fast forward to 2019.
Okay.
You did Roseville, Get You One, all kinds of stuff. What has your 2019 brought to you?
Oh. Actually, bro, 2019 been a terrible year for me. I ain't gonna lie. Business-wise, very good. Business-wise, I did damn good, really. Like I said, I do this full time. The business-wise, do real good because I'm staying relevant. Just basically, once you staying relevant, people knowing your name, you good. 2019 been a bad year for me this year because I lost my baby sister in a car wreck. So it's like the good that I seen in 2019 got washed away. So it's like I did a lot of good pluses, a lot of good shit in 2019. But when I lost my baby sister, it's like all that got washed away. So it's like 2019 was a bad year. One day just wiped out 364 days. Yeah. But yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
What you got planned for 2020 that you can talk about, that you're allowed to speak on?
Okay, I can do that. 2020, well, my 2020, that's another thing. I hate when people do that. Like, it's like, I think it was me you talking about this, somebody was talking about this. But anyway, when people like, for the year 2020, I'm gonna stop smoking cigarettes. for the year 2022.
Well, I don't mean as far
No,
as
not you.
evolution.
Yeah, not you. Not you. But I'm just saying, like, people in general. My 2020 started now. 'Cause I feel like you want to bring in the end of the, like, towards the end of the year, you want to bring in if it's 2020 next year, you want to bring in 2020 the last few months of the year. Because you want to come in 2020 with shit that you already had popping. Even though, like a lot of award shows, they do a whole year of nomination before they have an award show the year, whatever. So, so I got the Bros movie that dropped this Sunday. We're showing it on Broad Street. I'm very excited about this one. It's like my first film that I'm very, very excited about. Very, very excited about. Got a good cast, great cast. My boy Great on there. You know what I'm saying? It's just a wonderful thing, man. Got the Bros movie. Got the basketball tournament, 2020 basketball tournament, Crump Fest, Neighborhood. Shout out to my bro, Taps. We got this basketball tournament February the 14th, 15th, and 16th at Bernie Ward Community Center, Augusta, Georgia.
So who all can enter the tournament? Do they have to be from Augusta?
Nah, they ain't got to be from Augusta. You got a team of players. It's $250 to enter the contest. It's not a lot of money because that's $25 per player, and it's 10 players. So we also have the slam dunk contest, 3-point contest, dance competition. We're raffling off a 50-inch TV. I think it's 50-inch. Don't kill me on that. I think it's 50-inch. So we got the tournament going on. Bros, I got the Absalom movie coming out starring my bro Great. Got my the Absalom movie. I don't want to give no more details about that. Just know we got an Absalom movie coming out. I don't want to give nobody my ideas on that. We Sandbox movie. That's a dance movie that we're doing. I'm gonna do another casting call for that real soon. I got a couple films that I got coming up for 2020. Gonna be looking for actors, musicians to put their music in it. People that want to get their establishment promoted because we can film some scenes in their establishment, highlight their establishment in the movie, because people that gets attracted to something, they'll go to the spot just to say they've been there because they've seen it in the movie. Mm-hmm. Especially if the movie becomes popular or becomes hot or becomes a trend. Everybody that's attached to that movie instantly become. So say like if this Bros movie become then a big thing. Which, hey, I'm looking independent. If it do that, it does. If it doesn't, hey, did a movie. No budget, by the way. We actually just, me and I put the cast together. I'm like, hey, y'all, I'm a broke ass nigga. What's up? Let's do something. Hey. They believe in the story, they believe in the script, they believe in the outline, they believe in me, they believe in my work. I love them all, each, from the heart. For giving me the time of the day, because they could have been doing anything in the world, especially these times of days, because there's so many things to do around the world, and just for anybody to spend at least 5 minutes with you is it's a good thing. So that's a real good blessing for everybody to come through. I really, really appreciate it. I'm very humble about that. And if it does good, I'm gonna look out for every goddamn body. Like, see, I hope it does good. I pray it does good. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna go good.
That's what's up. Hey, that sounds like nothing but blessings.
Oh yeah, man.
I love blessings. I heard you was going to be a star of a movie too.
We have
It's hard, isn't it?
We got I left a bunch of stuff out since you said that. I also have what's this movie? Is it Zombie? It's a movie called Zombie. Some other director that I gotta film that. Then have The Spread, written, directed by my boy Great, starring your boy, finally get a star. I finally feel important. For once. I mean, what's up with are we gonna do Legends of the Boss? We gonna do that?
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing though.
Whole nother thing.
That's turning into like a Godfather type joint who's gonna have more than one part, because the more I write, the deeper it gets. And if this keeps getting longer and longer, that's kind of upsetting me.
Right, I feel you.
It's not supposed to be this.
So you done wrote like 10 movies in one?
Let's focus on you.
That's genius, man.
Let's focus on you.
That's genius, man.
Let's focus on you.
That's genius. I can't do that. 10 movies in one?
So,
that's amazing.
Yeah. What advice do you have to an up-and-coming rapper, hip-hop artist, up-and-coming producer, an up-and-coming filmmaker? Through everything you've gone through, what is your advice as a veteran in the game?
Stay humble for one. Stay humble. That's the number one thing I said. Stay humble. Stay consistent. Stay on it. Like, work on your craft. Practice on your craft every day. Like, don't sleep on your craft. Don't put in 5 hours of work in your craft. Put in some time in your craft. The more time you put in it, the more potent you be. Don't quick to rush stuff out. Like, just because you want to have something out just to have it out. Music video, whatever. Don't rush into a music video just to have one. Break them down. Like, film a scene here, film a scene here, film something here. Like, plan stuff out more. Like, the ones that plan out more be the more successful because they put more time into the thought compared to the one that just in the moment. You know what I'm saying? So put more time, just put time into your craft. Don't take no shortcuts. Figure out stuff the hard way. You learn stuff the hard way, become the easy way. Yeah.
I appreciate you so much, Paul TheDemigod, for being on the Sinewave TV, man. It means a lot, to be able to be in your presence to even interview you. So, I appreciate you so much. I got so much to learn from you, no cap. So, again, I'm blessed and humbled to be able to even work with you. So, thank you so much again, Paul, for being on the Sinewave TV.
I appreciate you having me, man. I appreciate being on here, man.
This is part one.
Yeah.
We got more sauce to cover.
Oh yeah.
Y'all can't see the floor right now, but it's flooded with the sauce right now. So I gotta change my shoes.
I'm back for the first time. If you translate my old flows, you discover some new lines. I still grind though, 2 times, following my footsteps. Had to switch up my shoe line. See,